Most small YouTubers pick video ideas based on what they feel like making, and that's one of the reasons they stay stuck. I'm not doing that. I have 30 days to gain 3,000 subscribers, and every single video I post has to be intentional. The right idea, the right title, the right thumbnail before I ever pick up the camera. So in this video, I'm taking you behind the scenes to show you exactly how I find video ideas with proven potential and how I'm using that process to try to reach 10,000 subscribers. The first thing I'm doing is looking for outliner videos. An outliner is basically a video that's performing way above what you'd expect based on the size of that channel. For example, I find a channel with 5,000 subscribers, but one of their videos has 150,000 views. That's an outliner. Now I want to know, why did that video perform so much better than everything else on their channel? Was it the topic? Was it the title? Was it the thumbnail? Was it the timing? Or is there something about that video itself that kept people watching? That's what I'm trying to figure out. And one of the tools I use to help me find these outliner videos is vidIQ. vidIQ can actually highlight outliner videos for you, which makes this process much easier when it comes to spotting videos that are outperforming the rest. So let me show you exactly what I'm looking for. I'm searching for relevant topics within my niche: YouTube growth, small channel strategies, thumbnails, titles, the algorithm, topics that overlap with the audience I'm trying to reach. But I'm not just looking at the biggest creators. I'm looking for videos that break the pattern. A smaller channel, a video getting way more views than you'd expect. Something that makes me stop and say, wait, why did this video get so many views? When I find one, I start breaking it down. What made people click? Was it the topic? Was it the title? Was it the thumbnail? Then I'll watch the beginning of the video. What's the hook? And what reason does it give people to keep watching? I'm not trying to copy someone else's video. I'm trying to understand why it worked, so I can take that lesson and create something original for my own audience. But finding an outliner doesn't automatically mean I've found my next video. I still need to know if there's actually demand for this topic. So I do a bit more research by searching the topic directly on YouTube and look for patterns. Are multiple videos getting views? Are newer videos performing well? And is there an angle that hasn't been covered yet? I'll also check the comments, because sometimes your next video idea is sitting right there. Someone asking a follow-up question, someone asking for a deeper explanation, or maybe there's something important the original creator barely covered. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not asking, how can I copy this video? I'm asking, how can I make something better or more useful for my audience? If I can find that angle, now I might have an idea worth pursuing, and we can then begin working on the next most important part. How can I get the click when my video is stacked up against similar videos? Which now brings us to the title and thumbnail, because I could spend 10 hours making the best video I've ever made, but if nobody clicks, nobody sees it. So I start with writing titles. Not one, multiple. And I'm asking myself one simple question. If this showed up on my homepage, surrounded by 10 other videos, would I click it? Once I have a title I believe in, it's time to build the thumbnail. For this challenge, I'm testing a minimum of 3 different thumbnails per video. I'm doing this because I want data. I might think thumbnail A is going to destroy thumbnail B and C, but once real viewers start seeing them, I might be completely wrong. And that's exactly the kind of thing I'm gonna show you during this challenge. Which thumbnail won, and what was the click-through rate? Because that's where this experiment gets interesting. And this is what you'll see in the next video in this series. Once I have an idea I believe in, and packaging I think can earn the click, that's when I build the actual video. I start with the hook. The first thing I wanna do is make sure the viewer immediately understands, yes, I'm in the right place. This is the video I clicked on. Then I need to give them a reason to stay. What's coming? What are we trying to figure out? What's at stake? From there, I build the rest of the script around delivering on that promise I made with the title and thumbnail. And that's something I'm really focusing on during these 30 days. The title makes the promise, the thumbnail creates the curiosity, the hook confirms the click, and the video has to deliver. That's the system I'm testing. Then we see if I was right. Once everything is ready, the video goes live. And this is the part where I lose control, because I can research the perfect idea. I can spend hours working on titles. I can test 3 different thumbnails. I could obsess over the hook, but eventually, real people have to decide whether they actually care. And that's where the data comes in. So let's talk about where this challenge stands right now. I'm actually recording this before the first video in this series has even gone live. Right now, I don't have any results to show you yet, for this first video. But in the next video, we'll look to see how the first video performed. We'll look at the click-through rate. We'll look at the audience retention. We'll look at how many subscribers that video got us. And anything else you want to see, just let me know in the comments. All right, the thumbnails are being tested. The data is coming in. So subscribe, because in the next video in this series, I'm gonna show you exactly what happened and how the first video performed. And most importantly, whether we're actually getting closer to 10,000 subscribers. And with that being said, I will see you in the next one.